past indefinite tense and past continuous tense. And today we will have past perfect tense. But before starting this past perfect tense, I want to say something about past continuous tense. We have the rule for past continuous tense is subject plus was, were plus V1 plus ing. V1 is the first form of verb. So if I have the sentence, I was studying. I was studying. That means in Hindi if I say, मैं पढ़ रहा था. So what? This sentence is incomplete. मैं पढ़ रहा था. To complete this sentence, we want to say something which will add up to this sentence. I was studying when she came. We say when she came. Now my sentence is completed. I was studying when she came means मैं पढ़ रहा था जब वो आए. So this is the complete sentence of past continuous tense. So remember one thing, past continuous tense never comes alone. It wants a pair to complete its meaning. Getting? Same is with past perfect tense. Okay, so past continuous tense, and one thing which I want to tell you, for the continuous tenses you have to remember always the sentences which end with raha. In present continuous we will say raha hai, rahe hain, and in past continuous we will say raha tha, rahe the. So the work which I was doing at the particular time yesterday, there we use past continuous tense. Okay. Now next is past perfect tense. So first we want to say something about present perfect tense. So we are to use present perfect tense for the work which I have finished recently. But for past perfect tense, the work which I had finished yesterday, there we use past perfect tense, and it has the rule subject plus had. Had is the second form of has and have. Okay, in past tense we always use the second form. Plus, and with has, have, had we always use third form of verb plus object. Now, again is sentence is incomplete. How? If I want to say, and this sentence tells the sentence which end with चुका था, चुके थे. मैं पढ़ाई कर चुका था. Again, so what? Again this sentence is incomplete. रोगी मर चुका था. So what? That means something was going on at that time. There we use past perfect tense. So again, if my sentence is the patient had died before the doctor reached. Now my sentence is complete. डॉक्टर के आने से पहले पेशेंट मर चुका था. Now where, in which part of the sentence you have to use had plus V3, and in which part of the sentence you have to put V2 form. जहाँ पे आपको लगता है चुका था, there you have to use past perfect tense, that is had died, had plus V3, and in the second part you have to put subject plus V2. Okay, for, one more example is the thieves robbed the house before he came. चोर उसके आने से पहले चोरी कर चुके थे. So this is about past perfect tense. So again these two tenses, in these two tenses we have to take a pair of sentence. One more sentence in past continuous tenses. मैं पढ़ रही थी जबकि मेरा भाई खेल रहा था. I was studying while my brother was playing. So you can use the two pairs, past continuous tense and again past continuous tense. I was studying while my brother was playing. So in past continuous tense you have to take pair, that is first subject plus was verb V1 ing, and in that you have to add up subject plus V2, and in the second part subject plus was verb ing plus you have to take subject plus again was verb plus V1 ing. Means you can take both the rules in both the sentences. Okay, in past continuous tense. But in past perfect tense, you always have to take past had plus V3 plus, and in the second part you have to take subject plus V2. This is about past. This is past perfect continuous tense. Okay, before starting this past perfect continuous tense, again we will take present perfect continuous tense. Now, where to use present perfect continuous tense? Present perfect continuous tense is used when the work you have started is still going on and it will take some time to complete. For example, you are residing in Delhi. Okay, so your sentence is I have been residing in Delhi and you haven't left the place. You are still now in Delhi. There we use present perfect continuous tense. Now for the past. Now come to the past tense. In past tense, you have left Delhi. Now you are shifted to some another place. Okay. For example, you are shifted to now Baddi. So, about Delhi, what you will say? I had been residing in Delhi for 5 years. That means मैं दिल्ली में 5 साल से रह रहा था. Okay, there we use past perfect continuous tense. In present perfect continuous tense, मैं दिल्ली में 5 साल से रह रहा हूँ. Getting the difference? Okay. So for the past, first remember about the present perfect continuous tense. We have the rule subject plus there we have has have. So there here we use the second form of has have. So had and been, because always third form is used with has have had. So been and V1 ing plus object. This is the rule for past perfect continuous tense. I had been residing in Delhi for 10 years. And if you have the exact time, for example, if you had been residing in Delhi since 2006, so you know the correct date, 2006, correct year. So you can use this since. So since and for is used in perfect continuous tense. To remember this rule, take this perfect tense. Since it is perfect tense, you have to take has, have, had. And it is past, so you have to take had. And for the continuous, V1 ing. And why we have put this been here? Because with had we have to use always third form of verb. And been is the third form of is, am, are. Is, am, are. Second form is was, were. And third form is been. This is V1, this is V2 and this is V3. These are the helping verbs. And we have this first form, second form and the third form. So been is the third form of is, am, are. Getting? And this is, am, are is always many times it is taken as be also, B-E-B. Okay, so we have the rule she had been living in Delhi for 10 years. The example is she had been living in Delhi for 5 years. So this is our past perfect continuous tense. This is affirmative sentence. And for the negative, you have to just take not here. She had not been living in Delhi for 5 years. And for interrogative sentences, you have to take this had at the first. So my sentence is, had she been living in Delhi for 5 years? And you have to put question mark there. Okay, that is for interrogative sentences. And one more time we have interrogative cum negative sentences. That means the sentence which is interrogative, which is question type, as well as negative also. So, hadn't she been living in Delhi for 5 years? Or we can say, had she not been living in Delhi for 5 years? So, this is about your past perfect continuous tense. Now, we have completed present tense and past tense. So, past tense is the second form of present tense. See, in present indefinite tense, we have the rule subject plus V1. In past indefinite, we have the rule subject plus V2. In present continuous tense, we have the rule is ZMR V1 ing. So, in past continuous tense, we have the rule was, were plus V1 ing. In present perfect tense, we have the rule subject plus has, have plus V3. So, in past perfect tense, we have the rule subject plus had plus V3. In present perfect continuous tense, we have the rule subject plus has, have plus been plus V1 ing. In past perfect continuous tense, we have the rule subject plus had been plus V1 ing plus object. So, this is about present tense and